right, so we're going to be working the ankles again, and this is what's called closed chain kinetic ankle cars. All right, so I'm actually going to be in a squat position. This is a lot tougher than it actually looks. And what you can do is you can use a bench, you can use a foam roller or a couple of mobility sticks if you happen to have those. I highly recommend those, actually. I love those things. And to support your squat position. And I know a lot of people can't hold a squat position for a long time. It's something that you have to work on if you can't hold it for a while. But what I'm gonna do is, again, I'm gonna get into this squat position, all right? So I want to now, and I'm gonna be creating force through the floor, so a lot of tension, okay? And now from here, I'm going to kind of create circles. And as I go back, right, I'm gonna think about, right, getting into dorsiflexion, right? So let's say I'm rocking back, I'm thinking about doing this, right? Lifting my feet up off of the floor, right, to create tension here, right? And then I'm gonna go to the side, forward, all right? I'm creating circles, I'm kind of doing this motion here, right? Constantly creating tension in that squat position. But I'm challenging different angles at the ankle, right? And I'm forcing myself to stabilize, right? So again, I'm not necessarily, with the cars, I'm not necessarily trying to gain more range of motion. I'm trying to kind of grease the groove and control the range of motion that I do have, okay? So like I said, you saw that I was in a pretty low squat position. You know, if I was working with somebody who is brand new to this exercise, we could even do this standing, or, you know, even, right, you could reduce it by going here, right? And getting rotation at the ankle, right? So I'm pronating here, supinating here, dorsiflexion, plantar flexion, okay, moving round and around, okay? I'm gonna cut out of the screen, but essentially I could be in this standing position here, soft knees, and same thing. Right? So I started off in the most challenging position, which is this low squat, but if I need to, I can regress that, right, and move myself up. So if I'm in a flow, or if I have 10 minutes on the clock, I have a series of exercises, and I started off in a low position, and, you know, I just got really tired here, I can bring myself up. Vice versa, if I started tall and I wanted to progress a little bit more, or I felt that my tissue was a little bit more warmed up, a little bit more pliable, then I could lower, right, and get into a deeper squat position, challenging, right, the ankles a little bit more, right? So those are our closed chain kinetic ankle cars.